you know, you got Eric Holder, and then you have now you got this Valley Jared now, and she doesn't know what the heck she's doing. You got these, look at what's going on in Baltimore. Look what's going on um, um, in Missouri too as well. I mean, this is outrageous.
The thing is that society in and of itself,
Right,
is rapidly getting out of control.
yes, it is.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts. The streets are starting to take hold.
Right.
And these guys are up under intolerable conditions to do the job that they have to do, and still remain sane doing it.
Right.
You know, I mean, we've got people walking up to news reporters and shooting them. You know what bothers me? My wife brought this up. Here's what I didn't like, and I'm so glad I get to talk to you about this. My wife and I were talking. How about this tape? Please have a pause there just for a minute. How about this tape? When they reported that incident up in Roanoke, Virginia, instead of coming out and saying, hey, a gay black disgruntled employee came up and shot two news reporters, why could it not have been just a disgruntled employee came up and shot and killed two news reporters? Why was it necessary to embellish and enlighten the gender, the race? Because it's, you know, they talk about race baiting and they talk about all these other things, but my wife saw it the same way. It's kind of like the media almost thrives on that. Where did it really matter if he was gay? Did it really matter if he was black? No, the worst part is somebody walked up and shot two reporters.
Right. Right. That's you know, you think about this. They call it workplace violence. I call it an act of terrorism. Is what I call it. I call it an act of, you know, of evilness is what I call it. I mean, why not just say that? Why not just call it an act of evilness, an act of terrorism? That's what you do. That's what you call it as. That's what reported it as. I mean, this is what Tom Ridge told us when we had George W. Bush on this on the 10th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. He was talking about, you know, we gotta go forward here in this country. You know, the best days are ahead of us. You know what? He's right. Our best days are coming ahead because 2016 is just around the corner. It's going to happen. You know, and I'm telling you, George Bush is more uplifting than a terrorist we have in the White House. I don't even call him president. We got a terrorist in the White House that we have here. We have the first #1 legal terrorist in the White House. That's what we have. We don't have a president. We got a terrorist in the White House. I'm telling you, this is what we have, and this is why we have a lack of responsibility. People have a lack of self-esteem right now. People have a lack of education. People have a lack of what we're going to do. You know, they're trying to they're making this country into a welfare state, and they have succeeded doing that. They have failed on everything that they actually can do, and this is why the news media is well. That's why you had this incident with the shooting, because of what society's doing right now is a breakdown. They're not educating anybody, and the only way we're going to educate is we have to do it ourselves. We have to have, you know, officers make videos and saying that life does matter. They have to educate the public once again, and they're doing that. And you know, I don't care if they give up a man or not. They're doing the right thing, and I just want to keep encouraging them to do the right thing.
Absolutely. Because see, here's the thing. Here's another standpoint I'm taking. What I intend to do is this. I'm going to probably be the first president in history that I'm actually going to stand with the people as they out and remove every single congressman and senator that isn't doing the job they were elected and sworn to do. I will make sure they have the tools necessary and the ability to band together as a nation, because they can sit here and say the president this, the president that. No. The epicenter of this whole thing is Congress and Senate. It's bad congressmen and bad senators who are in bed with big business, and that's going to end. It's just going to end. Big business can't come in here and start buying politicians. At the end of the day,
lobbyists are doing that right now.
be in government, sell your business, and get into government. If you don't want to be in government, then run your business, pay your employees, make your profit, and stay out of government. We'll stay out of business as long as you're doing the right thing.
Right. And
You
yes,
know?
and there,
Here's the big thing, and this is the trump card. There's a big question no one's asking, and it's for fear and no other reason. And I brought it up once on Facebook, and then I kind of went back to it. The question everyone needs to be asking is this: Donald Trump owns casinos.
right.
Am I right? Okay. Then the elementary question is this: if he owns casinos, who is he in bed with? Because who controls the gambling industry? And I will guarantee you if the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, there are pictures with Donnie and some unsavory people together. I'm sure there are, no question about it. But the bottom line is, dude, you do not go into the gambling industry without being in bed with mob. So that means he's in with one or more of the five families somewhere along the line. And the thing that boils down to is this: if he's a dirty businessman and America loves him, and he's about to become America's top cop, which he's not, I'm not going to let him win. But assuming on the other team that he actually did, America's willing to stand by and allow a dirty cop to run the country. That's completely safe.
Right. Good point. That's an excellent point you